Professor Dirac, he was on my PhD committee, and he inspired me the most. He brought me into the area of cosmology. When he was young, as a graduate student, he developed quantum mechanics, and it predicted antimatter. And people didn't really think much of his antimatter until it was found 2 years later. And then suddenly he won a Nobel Prize, and he became one of the smartest of all the scientists of all time for this great discovery. Now, Dirac worked with me after I got my PhD, and that's when he brought up cosmology. And cosmology is a study of the universe. It is also the evolution of the universe and how the universe will end. So how it began, how it ended, and how it evolves. So that's really what cosmology is all about. It's trying to determine these factors. Well, I was trained as a scientist, and I love science fiction, so it just seemed natural to me. My mother is a poet laureate of Vermont. My grandmother was a writer, and she wrote short stories and books. She was a reporter and a journalist, and then later she became editor of Vermont Life, for which she retired at 89. Dark energy is something we call the expansion of the fact that the universe is expanding at an accelerating rate. Physics and all the physicists in the past century, 20th century, believed that the universe was expanding, but it was going to be slowing down because that's what general physics tells you. And therefore, when they found out Hubble telescope was launched, they found out that it is expanding at an accelerating rate, and that energy to cause the accelerating rate is what we call dark energy.